Oh, hello, 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 hello. Uh, Good weekend to have off. I spent 3 hours Friday shooting uh, this last video, 3 hours, and got up and found that my card was full. And so I don't know what didn't get answered. I know roughly 2 hours and 45 minutes got recorded. Thank God. But I'm going to go back and try to touch on some that maybe didn't get answered, so I kind of go backwards there. So I want to first thank Steve and all you guys for this lovely letter. And now you caught me at kind of a move the length. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, that made me cry. Thanks a lot, guys. And this lovely note from Brad, a practicing Catholic. I'm glad, my friend. You know, it doesn't matter what one believes in. You know, God is the key, and that's why I thank you for that. I work with a lot of nuns in here. I work with every religious belief system in the world, I think, and then atheistic to boot. I don't really care what one's belief system. I just choose not to have a belief system and believe totally in God. So it doesn't matter. I mean, it is about just what you said, Brad. It's about love, and it's about the intensity of that love and the intensity of your conscious awareness of the Supreme Being. I think that's key. Over believing and wishing, it's to have a knowingness and a direct experience with the Supreme Being, as opposed to where I believe there is one. Belief systems only get us so far. So one thing I did want to talk about here, and thanks again. I'm humbled. I appreciate it. I've dedicated my life to this, and so I hope it's very helpful to you. And thanks for the picture of where you took the black salve on the dog's tail. A typical look of most people with black salve usage. And so, again, that can be kind of a port. You can use a healing salve on that. Unfortunately, the company I was using, Blessed Herbs, sold out, and they quit making my salves. I make a great salve, a couple of them, but so maybe in the future. But gets a good healing salve with comfrey and burdock and maybe some plantain in it a little bit. But it's a good healing salve, and put on that. We do have like a yellow salve that's for our aggressive black salve. That's what was used. We don't generally carry black salve. FDA doesn't like it. Oh, naughty, naughty. That's why the private club, to keep the feds where their nose needs not to be, because black salve is but there's things with it. I mean, it will open up your skin and pull a tumor out, no question. If it doesn't heal right back, that shows a lot of lymph stagnation in that area. And yes, I did get my hair whacked. Ugh. And no, I'm not going to shave my mustache. You guys are just great people. I've never had so many great people as you guys, so thank you so much, and I hope we're all going down the road together here. Now this guy is right. He's 101 pounds. My friend, you're small, very small. Are you, oh, you're a male. Yeah, skinny, skinny, skinny. Well, first of all, make sure you kill the parasites in you. Go after any tapeworms, anything you might have. Not saying that you do, but you want to make sure that you do like our Parasite G, something like that, with a lot of wormwood and methyl nut and any of the powerful worm killing herbs. The one I'm trying to think is walnut, hull, and really take it in a capsule form. Because you want to clean out that GI tract, pancreatic liver, in case you have flukes, anything like that. I'd hit that for a while. Probably do 4 capsules, say, 5 times a day. But again, we're going into malabsorption probably or pancreatic. And these are two areas that you've got to fix. And like I said before, unfortunately, fixing a problem, sometimes the road isn't real pleasant to get there. So you might have to take the balanced approach by keeping yourself with some greens and power pack that nutrition. At the same time, use herbs. This could be the value of herbs for someone like you, where you don't have to do some extreme fasting, although if it's interstitial lymphatic constipation, if it's blockage of the lymph in your GI tract wall, that can be very problematic for you, because unless you remove it, there's no easy answers there. But power pack the greens and stuff like that, coconuts. Again, this is much about fixing the problem as it is putting on the muscle and weight. And you don't want to put on fat, you want to put on muscle. So again, you'd want to maybe work on your pancreas just for the heck of it. Definitely work on the GI tract vigorously with some type of, not a laxative, use like our stomach and bowel formulas, which are restoratives. Maybe use something like the GI broom or something and pull and clean. I'll train you guys how to read eyes a little bit, and then go get you some eyes, and I'll show you how to do that, how you can see what's going on. The eyes have it in terms of being able to see really what you're up against, my friend. There's nothing else out there. There's nothing allopathically. There's nothing homeopathically. And I almost have to say there's nothing naturopathically nowadays, unfortunately. But you work yourself out of this. You don't have to go to extreme fasting here, especially if you're very depleted. Take the balanced approach, or if you do fast, then spend time building up and go back and forth between those two. Power pack with the alfalfas and the green drinks. Make sure you add parsley, dandelion, greens, beets, and use the herbs and hit it that way, and pull yourself back out of this. Very, very important to get your body back in a state of health, my friend. You guys gave me a lot over the weekend, and I just thought I was caught up. But one of the questions was Morgellons. Sounds gross, but I had a lady, she said, do you see that little blue hair there going like this? I said, yeah. She says, what? You know, so, and she had bunches of them. You know, some people are garbage dumps inside of their bodies. They didn't realize it. They didn't sweat well. They didn't filter through the kidneys. So their sewer systems literally got backed up head to toe. And then literally they became a parasitology department. You know, all the creatures moved in. This one lady, Kathy, was always following her around with Clorox because she was freaked out. I mean, she had worms coming out of every hole she had. I mean, it was nasty, head to toe, infested so bad. I mean, you know, we've had a lot of people. I won't say a lot. I'll put it this way: we've had a few extreme cases of infestation, and I probably not make you feel too good, but they had one lady that we weren't going fast enough. Now, getting a lot of worms out of you real fast isn't always pleasant. And we weren't doing it fast enough, so she went to a veterinarian and got a horse dewormer. And then started that, and she started seeing just packs of these thread worms. Well, she ended up freaking out, and they Baker acted her. In other words, put her into a little bit of a place to relax out. But I felt sorry for her. I mean, because women in particularly don't quite like to think that they're full of worms and kind of little creatures that move around. I just talked to a lady whose brain's going back numb, and she feels wiggling going on. So this is probably round 4 or 5 in the hatching department. So, you know, you really have to saturate yourself with the parasitics and just continue to do it till you get the eggs and everything else too, because it can be a while where you see round 2, 3, you know. It's amazing, and especially you thin guy here. Definitely make sure you deworm yourself, just in case. You never know about tapeworms in you, man. And you just want to just really get deparasite you and clean up your lymph system. this is one of the last things I think I covered, and I don't think it got on the videos there, was 37-year-old female, Monica. Her mom died in '09 from pancreatic cancer. Really, you should never die of pancreatic cancer. When someone says pancreatic cancer, people freak out. Not me. I freak out when they say bone. Forget pancreas. I've helped so many people with their pancreatic cancers, it's not even funny. Some extreme. I write about this one extreme case where it was degenerative pancreatic cancer. She made the Sally Raphael show. She made Fox News. She made a lot of stories. But I rebuilt her when her pancreas had just shut down. She ate an apple. She pooped an apple. Talk about no digestive enzymes. Let's see here. Let's see if I can help you, Monica. I don't remember. Oh, you were asking me the difference between lymphedema and lipedema. Dealing in the lymph nodes versus the lymph and stuff like that. You know what? In my opinion, just keep it simple. It's all lymphedema. In other words, it's lymphatic constipation. It's that simple. And that's the difficulty we're all up against, is fighting this huge sewer system that dominates the human body. It's 3/4 of the interstitial fluids, and this is a thicker mucousy fluid, anionic from acidosis because it handles the acids, and things that become anionic coagulate, remember, dehydrate, and solidify. So there you go, fibroids, you're creating an anionic environment. And it can dry you up and make you hard as a rock, kind of like radiation therapy does to you. She started having some heavy, bright yellow discharge from the vaginal area. And if you use that Hill All Tea to douche, you ladies get really nice cleaning, and it really helps to restore good, healthy tissue there. And I've had people, but it's bright yellow. My guess, it could be sulfur in you. You might, if you had a lot of antibiotics when you were young or something, that's what this would be. It'd have to be when you were younger, though, to have it in that area. The body tries to carry everything to the left. That's what neat about the eyes, because you can see these things, but you can see where the body tries to move anything you ingest in the gut to the lymph nodes. So it's just one way you can see how the lymph system works there. She's got dark circles under the eyes. You got it right on the head. You're getting it, sweetheart, and love to you too, Monica. Let me see. Could my dog have gotten them here into the family members? Oh, I don't know where the first part of this is. Maybe this is it. The urban shaman, or Jeremy. You always deworm yourself. I don't care what. Deworm yourselves always. I've got a little Shih Tzu, and I'm always loving on him. So, you never know. I try to keep everybody dewormed. It's possible, like you said. My dad eats sushi, and I'd deworm him too. If you're going to eat raw meat, deworm yourself once in a while. Dogs are constantly omnivores are constantly having worms. I don't know. Nasty to me.